Alright. We are live for a little bit. I've got some stuff to do in an hour and a half, 2 hours, so we'll do just a short morning stream. And the main thing I want to figure out is whether Onyx is actually going to do anything for us. So let me see about this. Where did I have the docs for this? Let's see. Is it here? This is not it, right? I'm trying to remember where we had this. Probably this, right? Yes. So, okay, this is good. We have built Onyx. I'm going to copy this command so I have it just in case we need it. And let me see where we go from here. So now we have built Onyx. So can we just run the main thing now? Is that a thing we can do? Oops. Back for more RL. Just short stream this morning. Okay, this is what we had from before. This is still good. What's the plan? Just short stream. I've got some stuff to do in person today for most of the day, so just hour and a half. I want to see if Onyx is going to work or if we're going to have to try something else. I think right now the options are Onyx, see if that works. If not, see if TinyGrad supports WebGPU and can feasibly load PyTorch models. And if that doesn't work, then we're going to have to, like, I don't know, write our own little neural net or something like that, which will be way more annoying. So we're going to try this first. Let me see, though, how we build web. Yes. Okay, so we have this now. I'm just trying to remember where we were. Okay, I do have this build web command. Wait, cmake. I'm just forgetting shit. Hold on. Yesterday was kind of a blur. It should be like this then, right? Okay, so we still have link errors here. Raylib source min shell HTML. Okay, so the local build works, right? The local build was, let me see. I don't know why syntax highlight doesn't work for this. This is weird. Oh, because it's the file name. Yeah, that's fine. So, build web. Where do we set Raylib? Oh, but this is not the Raylib web version, right? Yeah, no. This is okay. We never got CMake working with Raylib plus web, so now we have to figure that out. Okay, I remember. Shell file not found. Raylib source min shell. And I'm assuming it's just right here. This path is wrong. /Onyx runtime. Linux. Okay, we're just gonna go. I hate doing this. I really, really hate this workflow, but we're just gonna go immediately back to. We're just gonna go immediately back to Claude for now. This is going to be like a quick test to see if I can just make something work in the next hour. And my hope is that once we figure this out, I'll be able to clean it up, and then we'll just be in Sealand, and I won't have to like interact with this crazy ecosystem of bullshit. And I still need, yeah, I still need Onyx. Technically, I don't even think I should need, hold on. Is there torch in here still? I shouldn't even need any of this, right? Yeah, no, this is a .a file. I shouldn't need a CMake at all, right? I should be able to do this without CMake entirely. Okay, well, that's encouraging. So we're still going to go to Claude, but we're going to be a little bit smarter and not have it output a bunch of slop. I'm more or less back to, I'm going to say 85% capacity here, but that doesn't mean I still am not familiar with this ecosystem, right? So Claude Snake Onyx.c. I'm going to give it the path. Where's the .a file? Lib Onyx in the output directory. So it should be like in build or something. Oh wait, lib Onyx runtime WebAssembly .a. See if this does anything reasonable. Interesting. Oops. Okay, build slash game.html. Okay, actually, then this goes in a different directory. This goes, right, this goes here. It's, oops. Claude snake onyx.c. I'm confused. Was expected to be an input file. ONNX, right? I have two X's. Okay. Include Onyx runtime C API .h. We don't necessarily know that we need to include that file, right? That could have been slop. This looks like what we need though, right? Onyx runtime. Okay. What's this? Core session. Do I need to give this a path or something? Because this is... Do I have the path here? Ah. This is... dot slash. Okay, still not finding it. Onyx runtime C API. Okay, so okay. So you have to include this explicitly, I see. That's okay. So I was pretty close here. we're at least learning something, not just accepting all this slop, so that is some progress. I still would rather not have to be doing this, but... Okay, let's put this, whoops. Let's see, so we have... The only thing is that it's added this one line that has the session stuff. That's fine. Okay, well that's interesting. Okay, so it wrote this into build, not build web by mistake, but that's fine. What if we just... Page not working? Wrong port. The only one I have forwarded is 8,000. And we don't get anything here at all. So... That's odd. Yeah, it just wrote these as well. I should get some error or something, shouldn't I? Why don't I get some sort of error? Oh, is it in here now? Is that how this works? It's not going to be in the terminal, it's just going to be in here? Where's this? Where are the freaking dev tools? There. Console. Shouldn't there be some errors in here? No issues? There should be some, like, errors in here. Why does this compile? Wait, we had this before, didn't we? Was this a Raylib thing that we had before? Dude, how are you so disciplined every day? I'm really not that disciplined. I honestly wish I used to be much more disciplined, frankly. I lose way too much time in between all the stuff I'm doing. In my mind, I should basically be able to like clockwork, you know, get up, do my exercise, you know, code 12 hours, go to sleep. But I always lose like 3 hours somewhere in there. This is a shorter stream as well because I have other work to take care of in person today. $304. Wait. I think that this error code is not promiscuous woman. I think that I should have written HTTP. Thank you very much. Okay, so... Oh, okay, this is just saying that it's been cached, right? Because we have the gets, and then it says 304, meaning that it's been cached. Okay. This is fine. DevTools browser create 304. Okay, that's totally fine. So... I unfortunately don't have a good error message. Like, literally, I'm stuck here. All I can do is paste the entire thing into frickin' Claude, which is just so pathetic. My hope is that once I get the actual, like, all this, like, compiled garbage, like, the compilation and build system working, I'll be able to go through the code and just de-slopify all of it. This is like a shot in the dark. I don't think there's any way it figures this out. Yeah, so it doesn't know. Okay. It's kind of weird that it doesn't have any errors as well, right? Because, like, this doesn't even have... Yeah. It can't even be running the code, right? Let's go look at my build command. So, emcc build HTML, yes. We have the right C file. Wait, raylib source. Wait. Is this missing? Am I crazy, or is that supposed to be there? It's so weird to me how you don't get any errors or anything. Like, are there errors that are just getting eaten? Like, what? There's nothing here. It's just blank. And it's loading Raylib as well, so... Wait, didn't we have async? Yeah, we have asyncify, right? Shell file. Wait, is this... Why did it change this command? Hold on. Dash I include Raylib source. And then I put the Onyx stuff up here. Let's put it here instead, right? Or is it all I's before all links? Okay, that's what it is. I Raylib source L dot L Raylib source libre.a, right? Unable to find library libre. I see it right there, librelib.a, right? Well, this is progress, because now it just can't find it. This was the command that worked. We know that this was good. So we have raylib source. Oh, wait. This is raylib source librelib.a. Raylib source. Link current directory. Raylib source libre.a. Okay, so it can't find lraylib, right? Oh, but I don't use lraylib. It just added this shit. Right? Yeah, because I linked the files manually. Okay, so I think it just did some weird shit. So weird. It's still nothing. There's nothing in here. I mean, it's loading something, right? Can I just add a print? Oh, wait, we have some support stuff in Puffer. Oops, not this. Let me answer this real quick. We have people asking me stuff. ETA 11:15. So I've got an hour. Let me answer a couple support things real quick. Oh, perfect. Cool. Okay, we are covered there. Gotta support my library after all, right? Man, it's just so weird to me that I don't get any sort of... This thing doesn't even print, right? Is this even compiling what I think it is then, if it's not printing? Or is this like normal somehow? Typing stupid things. Okay, so WASM just makes everything be a pain in the ass, I guess. Sources. This is all like built code though. This doesn't do shit for me. Wait, is this a thing? Wait, so there is stuff here. I just don't know what the tools are. Let's see if this does anything. Source map base is an internal setting. Does it have to go at the end or something? Hi, how's it going? Pretty freaking confused, frankly. We have something building, but nothing is showing up, and there doesn't seem like there's any way to debug. So this should be building with Onyx, so we should be able to like run this whole env in browser, including the neural nets. But then when I go into builds, server, so we can see here, right? We have what we're looking at, right? And then if I open game.html, nothing is here. I shouldn't be able to open this, right? Yeah, no, this is just a binary. Um, yeah, this is just blank, and then there's nothing. I should learn the freaking hotkey for this, Control-Shift-L. There's nothing in here, so I don't know how to debug any of this at this point. Very confused. Network tab, ensure files are loading. Well, yeah, obviously. I'm very much out of my element here. I'm like mostly back to being able to think straight again, but I still don't I don't work in web at all. I don't know any of this build chain stuff, so where do you see files? Sources. See all this. This is all auto-gen, right? Yeah, this is a bunch of garbage. Literal WebAssembly. Can't stay long since I'm in Idaho, but hey, yeah. Thanks for the promo link. Yeah. Folks, this is like a one-off thing. We got a bunch of like not C easy to use RL tools in here. This is kind of experimental. But we are 6 stars off of 800. So if you want to support this for free and check out any of the stuff that you're seeing, it's all in here. So confused as to what is actually wrong here. I mean, this would just eat all the errors, right? So I should make a local build of this, maybe? Little break helps. Starting at a company as a computer vision intern, congratulations. Also started a project on monocular depth estimation. Best of luck. Best of luck. I actually worked on stuff like that many, many years ago, but the tools we had back then were much, much worse. Tools are really well these days, as I understand. Yeah, there's a lot more. I'm trying to think what. Can I build this locally? I think I should be able to at least try to build this locally, right? So this is the original command I used, right? I had GCC. Gotta work. Take care. See you around. Okay, so we have... I'm not letting Super Maven refactor this and screw it up on me. Okay. And we have to do... We include this Onyx stuff here, right? And then... link the Onyx assembly. And I think that is it. We'll see. Cannot find L. Okay. Well, yeah, I forgot the link for this. Right. Yeah, this one right here. File format not recognized because this is the .a, right? I want... So what I do is I link the include here and the lib, right? So I want to have the include here, and then I want to link... Is there a way I can build this locally? Let me think. Or did I only build the web version for this? I think I just need this .h. Let me think. Do I need more than this? Well... I'm mildly annoying here. So there's not really a way to locally build this, right? Because, I don't like that. Let me just really quick, well, I should push this a little farther before trying to do tinygrad. Let me just check a couple things. I don't think you can just load stuff into tinygrad. Right? No, there's nothing for this. Damn it. Hi there, new to this channel. Welcome. You're here on some unconventional stuff. Normally I'm doing all sorts of reinforcement learning stuff. Today I'm also doing reinforcement learning stuff, but I'm doing it in an area that I have much, much less experience. I am currently just trying to load some of our existing stuff. I'm trying to make it work on the web by redoing a bunch of stuff in C and WebAssembly. And that is going about as well as it sounds. I'm trying to think how I can even debug this. Hold on. If I just commented all the Onyx stuff, like, could I just get the Raylib working and then figure out why the WASM or the other stuff is not working? That makes sense? Maybe? I don't like that I can't build for both. Yeah, I really don't like not being able to build for both. I need to be able to build this locally. But I have to run the WebAssembly. Oh, man, it takes so freaking long to build this as well. Yeah, so this just gives me the WebAssembly. So hold on, can I just use this .h? Am I dumb or can I just use this .h? Hold on. Maybe there is something we can do here. So, thing is you link this lib and I don't understand what is in this Onyx runtime. Can you do reinforced learning in another programming language? We're not doing training at the moment. There's not really a point to trying to port all the training to C or something like that. But we can, what we're trying to do is we're trying to run the trained models and the environments and the rendering all on web just by doing everything in C and WebAssembly, which is substantially more complicated. Like the stuff I build is normally much, much easier to use than this, right? Like I have Python and optimized stuff is in Python. But this is kind of just like a side thing because if this works, then we'll be able to put a lot of our cool demos online for people to see. And this is virtually the only way that we'd be able to do it. Okay, I think I know what I need to at least start trying to do here. Um, So we have this build, right? And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna like comment out all the Onyx stuff. So that means that we'll just do like /star // and star slash, actually literally all of this. And then we will just do star slash. Okay, can I now build this? Error. Right, because I have memory info. This needs to be up here. There. Let me see if I can get the WebAssembly to build without the Onyx, and then I'll know that the error is just Onyx. And we'll have to figure out how to get the errors from the code. Okay, so even without Onyx, right, it's still not working here. So that's good. That is good to know. But this means that we should also be able to build this. This should be able to be built locally now, right? Because we're not using Onyx. Yeah, we don't need any of this garbage. We should just be able to do... That was weird. It didn't give me anything. Snake game. Oh, that actually did build. And they're all going straight up. Let me just make sure that that is the valid behavior. Plus... Four. This should be now... What I do here? This is a constant. Okay, so we actually do have this thing building correctly. So we just have to fix the, we just have to figure out why it's not building for web. Because we can see I'm actually playing this here as well. I'm the 2 long snake here, the 3 long snake. So this actually works completely. We just need to figure out why it's not building for web. Okay, so that's nice to know at least. Okay, EMCC, build game. And let's just get rid of the Onyx stuff for now. What is a multi-line comment in a shell file? Why do they have the weirdest comment syntax imaginable? Whatever. We're just gonna try stuff here. Get rid of Onyx, get rid of Onyx, get rid of Onyx. Shell file. Sure. Okay, so here, still not working. We're going to try the original EMCC. Build/game, right? And then server. Okay, this one works. So we screwed it up somewhere else in the other command. Okay, build game HTML. First of all, let's make sure that we just have the exact same thing. iSource. -l dot -l raylib source libray.a. Use GL. Okay. Let's just try this. All right. And let me just make sure. It's not just caching. Okay. So this one works. So somewhere in here, we're messing up, right? If I just include these Onyx runtimes, does this already break it? Let's say we'll just do just the link commands here. Let's see if this already breaks it. No, this still works. So one of these other commands was like bogus, right? Is there anything crucial that I think it needs to be here? We have all the links, right? Exported functions. Let's see if I can actually just import. Okay, the next thing we're going to try here is if I can just like, can I just include this? Right? Or does this break? Okay, so this actually does not break. And I just want to make absolutely sure I'm even compiling the right thing. Like if I just do like, boo, this is an error in the file, right? Yeah, okay, good. So it is actually compiling what I think it is. We are in a good spot. Now, what if I do this? Takes forever to compile. Is that what happens? Question mark? Why is it stuck? There's a tiny little C program, right? What the fuck am I seeing? I just got here. Well, I'm only here for a few more minutes because I got stuff to do today, but I am currently attempting to figure out if it is possible to port a couple of the pufferlib ems to pure C, rendering in pure C, and then load the models that I trained with Puffer into WebAssembly with Onyx so that we can do like the entire thing in the browser, and we can have like a 400 or 500 line demo of, hey, here, play Snake with 1,000 other AI controlled snakes in your browser. Brief about your, yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. Or attempting to. What the heck is wrong with this? This is just not compiling? Weird. Just joined university. I hope I'll do this one day. I sincerely hope not. This is a nightmare. The stuff that I do normally is much more fun and more reasonable. If you want to do some fun reinforcement learning stuff and have it not be horribly painful, here, I'll link you the main thing that I build. Give Puffer a star if you like what you see. It's all open source reinforcement learning. You can train all sorts of models ludicrously quickly. All sorts of game M's, all sorts of other M's. It's a good time. What I'm doing here is mainly just trying to figure out if I can make a really snazzy demo where like I run some of the stuff that I trained here purely on web. This is so weird. Why does it not compile? I started with full stack, JS, React, and Node. That seems pretty front end. And also cybersecurity. I have basically no front end experience whatsoever. The stuff that I write is mainly libraries and tools and reinforcement learning framework stuff. I feel something is wrong with the code. Yeah, no kidding. Something's definitely screwy here. I don't necessarily need to use Onyx for this. It's just that the alternatives are not necessarily any easier. So it's worth pushing on it a little bit. I do have it now rendering stuff. When is next live? I'll join from the beginning. I am usually live like Monday through Friday, somewhere between like 11 and 12 Pacific. And then I just stream pretty much all day. This is just my normal work that I'm just, broadcasting. I'm hoping to get this in a good spot so I can actually get back to the cool stuff I normally do. The getting the environments in C is interesting and cool. Having to deal with all this build system nonsense is not. How is it possible that this is still compiling? Where do you work? This is my work. This is, I just finished my PhD. This is technically a startup, but mainly I do open source reinforcement learning work. Java or C++, which is better, or C, which is better? It's a silly question. If I had to work in one, I'd rather work in C. Startup name? Puffer AI. Pretty new thing. Finished my PhD 3-4 months ago. So we're building out lots of reinforcement learning tech at the moment. How is it possible that this thing is just not... I mean, it could just be taking forever to compile, right? What does startup do? I'm trying to make reinforcement learning sane and relatively straightforward, as well as much, much more performant. It's been going very well so far. The tech has been good. Like I said, this is a fairly new thing. But yeah, my PhD was in reinforcement learning. I've been working in this space for at least 7 years now, and the goal is to use what I know to make the whole space a heck of a lot less difficult to work in. Oh wait, did this actually... It did compile eventually, right? Okay, it just has really bad compile times, I guess. Does this actually work, though? Like, if I... That's so weird how that happens. Why is it taking too long to... I don't know. Onyx is weird. This is like a really weird, like, arcane Onyx web GPU build. I don't think I'm going to end up using this. It's becoming increasingly appealing to just, like, write some really simple networks in C. That actually might be easier, like... So I've got to go in a few minutes because I've got stuff to do all day today, but I'm thinking, like, what if I just wrote, MLP ReLU forward pass type thing in C? It would only be like 100 lines, and then I would just, like, train a version of the snake model that's like that. I'm pretty sure I could still make it perform reasonably well, and then I would have this whole thing in like a simple C file without all this bullshit and dependencies. Your front end is basic. I do not want to engage with the front end stack whatsoever. I'd literally rather write C than JavaScript. The whole point of this was that we could have like a platform agnostic, right? If it builds in C, I can run it locally, I can run it on web, I can run it anywhere. Because Raylib supports WebAssembly. Okay. I think with as much of a pain as Onyx is, I think we'll shelf it for now. We'll try to get the end-to-end working with like a little MLP type thing, and that should be good enough for now. Can I create cool front end for you for your startup for free? What are you looking at? Are you looking at this demo? This demo is supposed to just be like a game that is like the state of the game is in C, the rendering is in C. I would really like to work in a startup. You can look through some of the stuff that we have. So this is the main stuff. If you just looked like puffer.ai, that's just like a landing page. These are where all our docs are and stuff. But the main stuff with Puffer at the moment, like our main stuff is the code release in the GitHub. Is there an alternative to Onyx? I mean, there are kind of several, but like Onyx is the one that lets you export models from other libraries the easiest, right? Like otherwise, technically, I could try to convert this to TinyGrad. Yeah, the Puffer AI web landing page is super basic. It's just that's literally just a Squarespace like default page. I'm trying to figure out what I want to even do with it, right? I'm not sure what I even want to do with that yet. Really, I just need at some point, like I haven't even officially like started advertising the commercial side of Puffer, which is just going to be essentially extended support for stuff around Pufferlib since all of Puffer is open source. Probably what we're going to do with that is I'll probably somehow merge them so that they're all on the same site. And then like Puffer GitHub IO will just direct to puffer.ai and we'll have like some sort of thing on the front page for that. The main thing that's really important though with the website is I need to find, if I'm going to have this thing redone at some point, I want to have something that's lightweight so that I don't have like a giant blob of code that I have to maintain on the front end. That's going to be really difficult to work with. Like this one here, this Puffer AI GitHub IO, this is kind of decent. This is like a Sphinx template it's like a Sphinx docs template that I customized a fair bit. And the nice thing is at least it's relatively fast and not really heavy frameworky. Yeah, the other landing page is very basic, admittedly. Okay, I've got to run because I have stuff that I have to get to. Here's going to be the plan, though, guys. I think I'm not going to be home tonight in time to stream again in the evening, but tomorrow and probably Saturday as well, depending, I'm going to probably shelve the Onyx stuff since this is just a pain. I've already invested several hours between yesterday and this morning, and it's so heavy. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try to come up with a way to see ya. Thank you. I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to export. I'm going to try to like just make an MLP for Snake, write that in C, and then load that because that should be really fast and easy to run on the web. Yeah, and I can probably make that reasonably fast anyways. So we'll do that tomorrow, and then the nice thing about doing it that way is that essentially guarantees us that we can have a 400 line demo that is everything and just runs and is simple. So yeah. Okay. That's what we'll do tomorrow. Thanks, folks. Star the Puffer if you want to support all this. We're 5 off of 800.